Any favorite songs?
I was like, great. I'm gonna have absolutely no friends. I go to Delta, they go to Yorktown. And now they're like my best friends.
It's really fun that we get a chance to pray over the elements before we serve them to the leaders. And then the leaders will serve the students.
Before, and this is the first kind of leader position the Lord has put me in. But as the week goes on, I just feel more secure and confident in the position He's led me to be in.
Figure out a problem. It's a lot easier to come together because you know you've all got to be in it together, or else it's not going to get solved.
Going and doing what was needed of them without very much direction, which is really impressive.
I want to help people know that they are important and that they are loved. You know?
Again, it just gives you that opportunity to look through a different lens.
Jehovah is Jehovah.
Just to like keep an open heart when doing anything, even if you don't really like it, because you never know how God can use you in that.
If you just choose to be with Him, then you can, because the only reason He can't be with you is because you're running away from Him. So it's really comforting that He's always trying to find you.
What everyone else is going through until you like see it, and just being able to help those people and like knowing that the Holy Spirit is with us and we're able to share that with them.
That even though we're on Thursday nights, you know, the high of the week, there are still things that are unfinished, and you're thinking you've run out of time. And I want to encourage you that you haven't, and I want to encourage you that you're not alone in this room. To walk arms with the person next to you. Maybe you need to ask somebody for prayer. Maybe you need to kneel down, whatever it is. Be vulnerable. Open up. Get it out. Don't let there be unfinished business. Because when we hit next week, life hits, right? Yes? And having faith is risky. Why? Because God may not always answer the prayer the way we want Him to, or when we want Him to. So then discouragement sinks in, disappointment sinks in. But if we've surrounded ourselves, then we won't be shaken, because we can hold each other up. So let's go into this next song. Let's play, let's do this.
I just wanna be close to your heart. This is where my healing finds its start. Here is where I find my peace, where my soul is finally free. I'm going all in over my head. I'm not scared to get drenched in your love. Wherever you go, God, I will follow. I'm not scared to get lost in your love.
And as I was praying, this is just crazy just how God works. As I was praying for all those things, I felt like the Lord gave me a vision. And I don't get visions very often from the Lord, but it was a vision of the earth. And the earth was completely desolate. And what I mean by that, it was just dried up. There was like a desert over all of the earth. Places that were green were these churches. And I felt like the Lord was communicating to me that there's coming a time, and the time is now, that lots of churches are going to become dry and desolate. And they're not going to be life-giving anymore. I just felt God say to me, Union Chapel will be a deep well. I said, well, God, how are you going to do it? How are you going to make this deep well? Jesus said to me, he's going to do it through the youth. He's going to do it through the young adults of the church. He's going to do it through the youth. Looking for you to say, God, whatever you ask me to do, whatever you ask me to do, wherever you ask me to go, I'm with you. I'm all in.
And over my head, I'm not scared to get drenched in your love. Wherever you go, God, I will follow. I'm not scared to get